So you're trying to lose weight. That means I can assume you've probably already heard these two things. Losing weight is determined by 20% going to the gym and 80% diet. And you've also been told about something called a caloric deficit. Today, we're about to break all that down for you in a language that you can understand. Before we dive into this topic, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I look smarter than you. Let's tackle that word first, caloric deficit. What does this mean? It simply means that you need to eat less calories than you're burning every day. If you do that, you'll lose weight. It seems hard, but it's actually simple. In general terms, we're looking at about a pound a week of weight loss when you're eating in about a 500 calorie caloric deficit per day. The way you do that is by making sure you eat 2,000 calories if you burn 2,500 a day. And yes, there are ways to track this. We'll dive into that later on in this video. When we do a Google and we look at average calories consumed per day, women are sitting at about 2,000 calories a day and men sit at about 2,500 calories a day. Now, the average American, man or woman, is eating about 3,500 calories a day, which is what's called a caloric surplus. That's how you get fat. 3,500 calories a day sounds like a crazy amount, and it is. The way that happens is that people who are obese and overweight can literally eat more food, and so when they do that, they gain more weight. And then to maintain the body that they've created from over-consuming calories, they have to eat more calories or else they'll lose weight. What was that right there? An opportunity. If you eat in a caloric deficit, that means you'll lose weight. Exactly. And I understand you are also more than likely in that position where you've tried everything, you've tried the diet, you've tried the workout program, nothing works, right? We've all been there, and I feel for you. I've been there as well. And there are 3 things that I've found that you're probably not doing. And if you start doing these 3 simple things, it'll change everything. So thing number 1, you're not actually eating a caloric deficit. How do you find out if you are? You have to track the amount you're eating. You see, most apps like MyFitnessPal, that's a really popular one, we'll just use that one as the example, have an equation built into themselves that when you put in your height, your weight, and how much weight you wanna lose by a certain date, and then how much activity you're doing in that time, it'll spit out a number for you to stick to. So for me, I wanna lose about a pound a week. On average, I'm doing that. I eat about 2,200 calories a day, sometimes a little bit less even. And that's simply because I'm a busy individual and sometimes I fail to prepare. And when I don't have food prepped, I have to turn to some healthy options that I've added to my snack drawer and survive off of that. And no matter what's happening with my diet, what I'm eating, I'm tracking it. And once you get good at tracking, you can start to understand, oh yeah, this meal is about this many calories, this meal is about that many calories, and you don't necessarily need to track every single day. For some people, like King Keto Brandon Carter, he's gonna track his calories every single day because he's a G and he's doing things that other people won't do. You don't have to do that. I don't track my calories every day, and I've been continuously losing about a pound a week for almost 2 months now. Now, the second thing you're probably not doing is giving this enough time. When I hear people say, I tried this, I tried that, I tried everything, did you try it for 3 to 4 months? Because that's how long you need to stick to a program to see any sort of physical change in your body. This is going to take time. Anytime that I refused to let it take enough time, I had a lot of bad things happen. I lost way too much weight too fast, and so because of that, I was getting sick, I didn't have a lot of energy, and it was just a really unhealthy way of going about this process. So you gotta give it time. Remember that dopamine video you watched on our channel? When it takes time to do something, it's more worth it. You get more of an enjoyment out of things that take more time. So cut yourself some slack and understand that this is a journey. Take your time with it and enjoy the process. And the third thing you're probably not doing is being nice to yourself. More than likely, you're frustrated about where you're at and why you've been there for so long. I get it. I've been there. Fabio's been there. We're there right now. That's why we are actively changing our habits to achieve the goals that we have. You need to cut yourself some slack. You need to look in that mirror and recognize the accomplishments that you have accomplished. Sit there in the mirror and say, I went to the gym 3 times last week. I can't wait to go back this week. Tell yourself, I tracked my calories every day this week, and I'm proud of myself for it. You need to be kind to yourself. Your brain is always listening. I would recommend you take some time, after this video and do some self-reflection. Open up a journal, get out your favorite pen, click it a few times, and then write down in that journal how you're feeling. And then on the next page, write down in that journal what you could do to make yourself feel better. And then one more page just to show yourself you're dedicated. Write down how you'll feel if you achieved everything on the page before this. Stop beating yourself up all the time and stop comparing yourself to the people you see on social media. You're you, and you should be supporting you.